just in tonight, an EF0 tornado touched down in Beekmantown this afternoon, right around 3:45. There were winds up to 75 miles per hour. Now, no injuries. While most people saw a few downpours and a couple of claps of lightning and thunder, this unexpected burst of severe weather forced many people to clean up along Route 22 tonight. So let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Haley Boulay with a look at this system and just how quickly this developed. Haley, you told me it was only on the ground for, what, 2 minutes?
2 minutes, Lauren, from 3:38 to 3:40 this afternoon. That tornado spun up, caused a load of damage, especially along Route 22 in Beekmantown, and then spun down and back up into the sky. So there's that tornado report just to the south of Beekmantown, and you can see the rotation on radar, at least briefly. This was an unwarned storm, so there wasn't a heads up. So good news, right? A lot of folks in the path of danger, but there were no injuries reported. You can see that hook right around State Route 22 there, and that's where the most of the damage occurred. Durand Road as well, quite a bit of damage as you saw that rotation again. You saw that hook on radar, but then with looking at the air movement, the velocity, so the green is moving towards the radar in Burlington and the red is moving away. When you see those pixels combine and get close together, that's a sign that the air is doing some significant spinning. And we saw that and created some significant damage for parts of the region. That EF0 tornado with 75-mile-per-hour winds up to about a half a mile on the ground. Let's take a look at some of that damage and debris. This first from Deborah LaPlante in her backyard. That looks to be the actual either funnel or tornado. You can't see the ground there, but roofs peeled away, and that piece of roof was actually hanging on the power line. Earlier on, power crews were in and out restoring power to about 100 folks in that area. You can see those power workers working hard to get that power restored, and again taking that piece of roof that was hanging on the power lines and removing it. One first responder, of course first responders were on scene very quickly, but one was actually first on the scene and actually saw the funnel cloud itself.
The rain was getting really intense, and then I looked over and there was a well-developed funnel cloud that was coming down right on Durand Road, so I pulled on over, being a firefighter as well with Peru Fire, and then I witnessed a trampoline come flying in the air and then zip back over into somebody else's yard, and a bunch of trees were flying over the road.
And in that short 2 minutes, the tornado carved a path of about a half a mile long with a width of about 100 yards. So not very large, and of course went unwarned as it was so quick on the ground and up. And we thankfully saw no injuries or no fatalities.